Yes, graduates, welcome to Hard Talk Podcast with HTK. Fasten your seatbelts. Users and subscribers, on. Welcome back to another episode of Hard Talk with HTK. Guys, I have taken a little time to do this particular video. And as soon as you come in to watch this, I want you to share this video. I want you to make sure that this video reaches to every corner of Guyana and the diaspora. Because clearly we are seeing a great unraveling in the camaraderie between Hayley Comet'S and the Adriana Younge'S family. And it's playing out publicly, but it's playing out in a very one-sided way. Now, people of Guyana, people of the Caribbean, anyone from around the world who is watching this and really wants justice for Adriana, I want you to think carefully, long and hard about the things that I'm about to reveal in this video. I had the privilege of being contacted by the cousin of Sir Brian Young, Angie. Angie, as you know, has been one of the strongest voices out here defending the Justice for Adriana movement, fighting for justice for this little girl. She has been very vocal about the processes, the things that have been sending alarm bells throughout the world around the investigation process, the autopsy process for this little girl. And she reached out to me, and in doing so, she made a special request. Now, I want you to understand that Angie is not the type of person that wants to go back and forth with Hayley Comet. And despite wanting to have a confidential off-air relationship where information is shared between like minds, people who have a common goal, which is justice for Adriana, she felt quite hard done by Hayley Comet, who revealed her full identity, her maiden name and her married name on a live. And I did play this before, but I removed her legal details. Now, once she had done this and then started demanding that Sir Brian pay back the money that was donated to him, after she believes he did not defend her on a live when people were calling her a scammer, of course, emotions ran high. And what I saw was that people who were the spine of this fight have suddenly become extremely vulnerable to the emotions that are attached to everything. I've told you before that I have no intention of bashing Hayley Comet because I believe that she has done a lot for this case. I believe that she has put in a lot of hard work, and the funds that she donated was used in the right way and was received by that family. There seems to be some kind of paranoia on the part of Hayley Comet because people who do not have the right knowledge are claiming that there was fraud involved. So I'm going to present to you the evidence for both things. One, to show you that Hayley Comet is no fraudster, and she did donate the funds. Two, to also show you that the breakdown of the friendship, I would say the camaraderie more than friendship because they don't know each other personally, the spiraling out of control is as a result of crossing boundaries that were not professional, and that there is an onus on all the parties involved to recognize that they should have seen these red flags before it got to this point. Finally, I'm also going to show you how dangerous it is when somebody has a large platform and has decided that they shall go on a vengeance crusade in order to tarnish and tear down somebody's reputation because they feel hard done by or cast aside, none of which is acceptable. I'm going to show you that the recent video that was put out by Hayley Comet'S is laced with lies. And it really is a shame that in order for Hayley to defend herself, she felt the need to manipulate the truth. But before I show you all of this, I'm going to revisit the video that Hayley Comet'S made on her page. Take a listen.
I don't give a white trash motherfucking bitch, crazy mother. I don't give a trash. I don't give anything either.
So when wants to just release a couple of voice notes on Let's Talk to Things and wants to not play whole conversations and doesn't want to tell the whole truth, that is how I've been spoken to. My voice notes didn't say anything like that. I simply released the receipt of how much I paid her towards the second autopsy because the family weren't telling the truth. Amicia got up into Fatter's live and said that I paid the money to Josh. I didn't. Everyone knew I didn't pay it to Josh. I didn't pay it to the legal team at all. It went straight to the family. And this is after, since the 28th of May, the family have allowed a certain narrative which is against me when actually they put out a call for action to say that they needed help to pay for a second autopsy, and my team actually helped pay a large amount of that. Now, there's never been any gratitude shown, and that's absolutely fine. Like, we didn't do it for thanks, we did it for Adriana. But at one point when it came up the other day that the family had said several times that my money didn't go towards the second autopsy, we simply asked for receipts the other side so that everyone could have their minds put at rest about where it went. And as soon as I asked for those receipts so that we could know, she went onto Fire TV and started to play voice notes and start saying I need to stay away from the case, I need to back off Adriana's case. And I think that's really, really strange. But at the same time, I'm not going to have my reputation trashed because, like I just said, I haven't done anything wrong in this case. I simply tried to help, and I wish I never had. I really wish I never had, because I don't see this case ever reaching a good outcome because of the behaviours of the people involved. Why is it that every single family member all of a sudden wants to jump up in different lives and on different shows and try to trash me when all I've done is help? I've done some really good work in this case, and my comic community have actually helped pay $6,000 out of $8,000 towards the second autopsy, and instead you're going for us and you're not going for the Doubleday hotel owner or the Jennifer Alleys or Carol or Stefan. Why is that? What has changed all of a sudden where I become the enemy? Yesterday, who is the one behind the voice note I just played, who wanted to play my voice notes on Fire yesterday. Yesterday she told me that Fire is now going to play my whole side of the conversation on a live on YouTube, and that's fine because I'm not ashamed of anything I've done in this case. I'm not sad about anything I've said. I don't regret anything I've said. But what I will say is the whole conversation needs to go out, and I'm quite happy to make that happen so that everybody can hear not just what I said, but also what I'm saying, because you can't play one side of a conversation, because this is how I've been treated. You just heard that voice note. As soon as I ask for one receipt, or as soon as I ask for somebody not to go on lives like Sir Brian and say shit that isn't true, or to take back the video he made when he told me several times, like, Sir Brian now knows he was lied to and should never have said what he said, but it never happened. So why is it okay for everyone to trash my reputation when all I tried to do is help? But it's the family who are running around wild when Adriana needs justice. I don't understand.
Hayley Comet, you don't understand. You don't get it. Okay, so you have done this video and you subsequently took it off of your page. It's now no longer there. Just like you made the apology and then you withdrew that video as well.
Angie in this situation, Ange, the family member, particularly, has been very kind to me. And has always gone above and beyond to clear my name in situations where she knew what's right was right and what's wrong was wrong. And I just wanted to state that because, you know, I felt so let down yesterday that I kind of just got in my feelings, and I don't like to be that person. And I know loads of you will be kind and say, no, you know, it was a bad time, but she didn't do that. You know, I have got a lot of time for her, and you know, it was just a lot yesterday, wasn't it? It was a lot. I felt doubly kicked in the nuts, if I had nuts, because obviously Sir Brian sat with Fatta while she's calling me a scammer, not saying anything. Then the phone call with Amicia that Fatta did, that she put out on live, which obviously Amicia didn't even know she was being screen recorded, or that she was on a live. So I just think, well, I still feel like I've been unfairly treated in this situation. You know, you can't blame everyone for that, can you? It's just what it is.
And now you're making threats that you're going to put out. You believe that you should be putting out the full recordings. All right, Hayley, we have the full recordings, and we're going to put them out in chronological order of the things that were said. Now, first of all, that voice note that you played with Angie cursing you out was not from the videos the voice notes that were released by Fire. The voice notes that were released by Fire were in response to how you behaved prior, when you were cursing out Sir Brian like a dog.
When you're sat there in her box, fucking all fucking camel toe, no fucking brains, you are there and she's called me a scammer, and you're a big man. You keep saying, Sir Brian, you're a fucking big man. Where are you being a big man when it comes for justice for Adriana, and you're still saying, I love my mum? Be a fucking big man. Fight for justice for your daughter. Or at least respect the people who are. $8,000 they needed for a second autopsy. What did you pay? Because I paid $6,000 from my community. What did you pay? Sat there with your wad of cash on live last night. Give it back to the people. Give it back to the same people. You want me to keep your name out of mouth? Pay back my community then. If you can't appreciate it and you can't say thank you and you can't unmute and say it wasn't a scam, she paid, pay them back. Fucking had enough of these people, these ungrateful fucking people. Sorry, darling.
And just to remind the public how you were behaving towards Sir Brian, that resulted in you calling out the full legal name and breaching confidentiality first. Let me just replay it here.
And she used to be young, and she is Sir Brian's first cousin. So her married name, and I always promised I'd never, even when I've been called a scammer, I always said I'd never show the receipts because it had her full name on it.
Right.
So I've always said, no, I'll keep you safe. Her husband's in the military. I said I would never do that. So the reason I never paid Sir Brian or his wife, Rhonda, is because they're from Guyana. They don't have bank accounts. They only have the Cash App. And in the UK, we don't have Cash App. So it was getting to a point. I also did not pay it to Josh the lawyer. That's an absolute lie. And Amicia knows I didn't pay it to Josh the lawyer because Josh the lawyer never went to America.
So you made the move to actually come out and speak out on the lady's name, her full legal name, which she has very legitimate reason to withhold. And you know the reason. And you also spoke on her husband's profession, everything. And then you were defending the fact that you were not a fraudster, that you sent the money across, etc. And you were being accused of that. Now I suspect it's by Fatta. Now, whatever it is that Fatta has said, you know that Angie has always defended you and always been on Fire's Live saying thank you, showing gratitude for everything that you have done. She has done it behind closed doors, one-to-one. She has done it on Fire's Live. She has never hidden the fact that you did a fantastic job in raising that funds with your Comet'S community. But yet you chose to target Angie and release confidential information on that lady, knowing that it was a serious reason why she asked for that information not to go out.
Okay, this is the first day I started talking to Hayley coming.
Just so you know, this was no random screenshot of her defending Hayley Comet to Amicia herself. Here is a screen recording of the historical length of all the discussions that took place between Hayley Comet and Angie. And as you can see, here is exactly the same screenshot of her telling Hayley that, listen, I am defending you. And this was the voice note that was sent to Hayley to show that Angie has always been in her corner.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Ellie, I am so sorry that you're going through this. I am sorry that this has been happening to you. I'm going to talk to Amicia and Sir Brian. I spoke with them yesterday. Yes, they are in the US. I'm telling you this. I have never, ever told by Amicia or Sir Brian that they hate you on this case. Well, Sir Brian and I don't really speak that much because Sir Brian is into his feelings. Sir Brian is so hurt. He shows his emotion out more than Amicia. While he's supposed to be the stronger one, Amicia is the stronger one for the family. However, I just spoke with her this morning again. If you like, that is why we are trying to get you on Let's Talk the Thing TV, because there's so many persons over there is fighting and thanking God that you continue. I am begging you. I am begging. I am pleading from the bottom of my heart. I don't care if you put this out there. I am pleading from the bottom of my heart. Please don't give up. That's the act of the devil. That is the act of the devil. Hayley, please do not give up on Adriana. Please do not stop fighting. I am going to try my best. I know today's an holiday, but I'll talk with the attorney, Mr. Todd. I will talk with Amicia. I will talk with Sir Brian. If you like, let me know when it's a good time that I can join you to talk with them, so that we can clear this thing up because they're not upset you're fighting for the child. I can speak 100% on Amicia. Let me be clear with you. I haven't talked much with Sir Brian about this, but I will get to the bottom of it. Nobody on our side that I know of that is against you fighting for. Listen, when you see you're fighting for a good cause and for justice, there are persons who don't like justice, who don't want justice. There are persons who know you're close. And if you weren't close to the truth, they would have never come after you this way. Please don't give up. Give up is not an option. Please, I beg you in the name of Yahweh, do not give up. Give up is not an option. Ellie, I'm going to tell you this. Anybody keep coming after you. Anybody keep coming after you. Curse them out. Jamaicans normally got a thing. I'm not Jamaican, but Jamaican normally got a thing that said, go suck your mother. You need to tell them, go suck your mother. Tell them that. When you tell them that, it's going to hurt them and they're not going to come after you ever again. That's bad. It's, oh my God. People are so evil. Let me know if you want me to try to get them to talk with you. When, I don't know how soon you can get to go on that show, but there's everybody on that show who been screaming and asking for you. So many persons around the world been screaming and asking for you. While there are so many persons going to be for you, there are going to be a few negative persons that are against you. Right? That's how life goes. But please don't listen to the negative ones. Don't listen to the negative ones. Right? But you need to try and see. Let me know when you can please go on that show, or let me know today is his birthday. Let's Talk Fire Feelings. His YouTube program called Let's Talk the Thing TV. I think he's going on this evening because today's his birthday. But please let me know when is a good time that he can call you, because we need to clear this up and we need to defend you on air live while you there, and let the world air and know and see. I'm a relative, so we need to do this to clear your name up. I have to do what I have to do to clear your name up and clear your name out, because this is not sending a nice message to other persons who you are representing with these evil stuff that people are saying about you and talking about you and bringing up about your past and your childhood days, what is not even truth. These people are evil. Please, I am begging you, dust yourself off, shake off from this, and just realize that people are evil. Hayley, you are loved. You are loved by many. And we appreciate what you are doing for Adriana.
So you tell me, graduates, does that sound like somebody who was plotting and scheming against Hayley? Does that sound like somebody who is going to react badly if Hayley Comet asks for receipts? Now, this is the part of Hayley's lies that really got to me, because when I heard that video and she was speaking about the fact that this whole thing, the cuss out that she got was as a result of her asking for receipts, I am going to make sure that I build up a systematic picture so you see exactly where this is coming from. As you can see, Angie has always supported this lady. She always made it clear, do not put out my picture, do not put out my full name. And you heard it for yourself in that live where she said she never put out receipts because it had her full name and she didn't want to do that, right? Okay. Well, from what I can see here, it's clear to me that Angie had endorsed Hayley, showed the evidence that she received the funds, but she also sent this to Hayley where she showed Hayley that, listen, this is how the money was spent. Take a look at these images. She also broke down exactly what the PayPal fees were and how much was deducted and what she ended up with. She made it very clear that $5,000 would be paid to Mr. Todd, who is the lawyer that's handling everything, and that the balance, which is $929.36, the remaining balance would be left for Amicia and her family to use for whatever was necessary. Now remember, Hayley's initial complaint was that, listen, they're not making it clear that they received the money. She asked for receipts and Angie went off on her. And this is the reason why she's experiencing hatred, racism, bullying, all of these things, correct? Now, I want you to listen to the voice notes that have been passed on to me by Angie. I need you to listen to it in chronological order. I have got it in date order. So if Hayley feels that she can counteract this, I've got all the evidence. She can't. It's in date order according to when it happens and how it happens. We're going to work our way right up to the viral video where you hear Angie cussing out her, that was some serious bad word. You understand? You're going to see what led up to this. I want you to listen to it bit by bit and we're going to analyze it. And for the record, I have deliberately excluded voice notes that had crucial details about the case, confidential information about the case itself that does not need to be shared with the public, things that really and truly belongs in the realms of the legal team. I am not going to deal with any of that. That needs to stay where it's being handled in the right way. This is really a focus on all the distraction and the mess that has interrupted this Justice for Adriana movement. And then I'm going to break down for you exactly what caused all of this at the very end. So stay tuned.
I just spoke to the lawyer, Josh, and he said that she's on the way to America, that she'll get there soon. She's not quite in America yet. And he did say that the autopsy is going to be in Atlanta, Georgia. Yeah, even if Amicia could give you like a voice note that I could play on a live that just said, we're really grateful for Hayley working on the case and we're happy for her to discuss whatever she needs to if it gets justice for Adriana. That's all we're interested in. That would be really handy to be able to play that or put it in a video. She doesn't have to actually be there herself, just like a voice note, so that we could just get people to leave me alone a little bit, because I'm just getting, my heart's hurt all the time. I did just speak to Josh about it a little bit and he just said, well, hopefully just get them to, they'll stop eventually. And I'm like, yeah, no, but it's not your dad they're saying killed himself, it's mine. So I'm just I'm going to take a little bit of time tonight in that, and then I'm going to come back stronger tomorrow and then do the show on Wednesday.
By the way, in talking of all of this, I still didn't even had a chance to tell you thank you very much for bringing money as well, because everyone who donated, we normally would say on behalf of the Younge'S family, thank you very much for, the donations and all the contributions that you have collected. And I would like you to please thank everyone who contributed to Adriana's case. Thank you so much.
Yeah, there's just horrible people online last night. Like, as I was collecting money from Adriana, they were holding a live saying I was a scammer, that was taking Adriana's money. Just horrible people all the time. Like, no matter what I do for Adriana's family, it's never ever the right thing. Like, you're just constantly under people saying stuff. So I kind of just wanted to get the money across, have proof I paid the money, and just be left alone, because it's every single day.
After this, don't collect any money from anyone. Morning. There is information that would be sending to that is up. It's either Alana Trotz or it can go directly to the mom. So you don't have to go through this, and they don't have to be calling you out all these names. I'm sorry that they're doing that, but don't collect no donation anymore for them to put you through all of this. It's not Adriana's family doing this. These are not family members are doing this. This have to be strangers. Hayley, please tell Joshua that Camille said nobody in Atlanta knows Amicia. I will take that money to Amicia. I can put her on the phone with you and she can confirm what I'm telling you. So he don't have to hurt his head about that. I will take the money directly to her. I will go to my bank. I will withdraw that money and I will take that money directly to Amicia and Sir Brian. Thank you. Thank you very much. He has a problem. Tell him, call me. Give him my number. Because he cannot be stressing her out. He don't want me to get on live television and call his ass out for stressing her out. Send this voicemail to him. This is stress, man. What's his problem? What do you think? I'm a scam? He need to know who I am. I'm not a scam. He really and truly need to know who I am. Stressing her out. She already said, okay, I'm going to do wherever the money transaction got a concern. I'm going to get the money from you and I'm going to get the money directly in her hands. I'm not giving it to nobody else to give it to her. I am a family. I'm not a stranger. What is his problem? And he going back and forth with you. He is stressing you out as well. I can't even get to go on the show as yet. How this whole thing back and forth. Let him know I am going to my bank. I am going to my bank and I'm taking it out and give it to her directly in her hands. And he can call her to confirm if she get it in her hands. If he thinks she would not be getting it, he can go live and call my name. If he don't, I'm Camille Young. I'm married to Ruffner. He can call my name loudly around the world if the money that you give to me did not get to where it gotta go. Hayley, thank you so much for all you do. Please don't make him stress you out. Please, please don't make him stress you out. He is stressing out Amicia and he don't want me to put her on television to let the world know he's stressing her out. Tell him I said that. He is stressing. He's stressing me out and I don't even know him. Please, what is this problem? What do you think? She's not going to get the money? What really does he think? Don't let it stress you out. I heard my friend calling for you to go on live. So I'm now going and join on live too. Well, I'm not going on live. I'm just going and listen. And then I'm going to come and let everyone know to, that no family member against you looking into this matter and all this stuff. So I will be talking on your behalf. Please just take it easy. I got to breathe. Yeah, Ellie. When you got time, if you can go. I had to go back on the show. Somebody came on and said that I know you. I said, I don't even know Ellie from A to where. I got your number from my cousin, from Amicia. And I'm not lying. And whatever, I said, whatever bad Ellie did, we don't care.
Oh, shoot.
I'm concerned about what she did right now. Let me call you back in a sec.
I did one.
Yeah, anytime. You're welcome. I just went back on the show twice to bash two persons who went on the show and saying all sort of madness, how you this, you that. So I just went on them. Oh, me and you working together, and I want to give you views and all stuff. I just had to bash two persons. I wish I could have cussed them out on the show, but I had to give it to them and stick it right up in their ass. Because I ain't playing. I ain't playing. But thank you so much, Hayley. Call me when you get the time. Hi, Hayley. Just give me 1 minute, please. I'm trying to see if I can send this money over to the lawyer. Um, so I'm trying to see if I can zell it over to them. I'm gonna read all your texts just now, and I will respond to your text. And if anybody's coming after you, I don't care who it is, I will get down to the bottom of it. Just give me a few seconds, please. Let me get this straightened out. Thanks. Hey Haley, it's me. I've been trying to call you and I'm not getting on to you. I don't know if you can please give me a call. I need to talk. It's very important. And I'm sorry that because I've just sat down and I'm reading through what's happening, the message that you sent me. I apologize on behalf of the mother. I don't know why she said what she said. I am going to go and call her now and just let me get about to the bottom of it. And pertaining to the names that people have been giving you on live and stuff, I don't care what nobody said. I don't care what nobody said about you. Um, you continue to do your good work. Um, I will talk to you when you call me. And thank you so much for what you have done and all that you have done so far. I appreciate it. On behalf of the Younge's family again, I want to thank you for everything that you have done so far pertaining to Adriana. Please call me when you get this message. Please, please, please do not stress. Do not stress, right? These are stuff, let it build you and not break you. Please don't let what nobody said get to you. Okay? Thank you very much.
Hi, Haley. Just checking in on you. I did spoke with Amicia. I did let her know my views on how you were helping, how you're contributing, and everything. I will be calling in on the show this evening, and I want to let you know I will be clearing your name. I also will be continue to speak on your behalf and the good that you done. I don't care what nobody said. If you can listen to tonight's show, forget the haters. There will be haters. I think you will feel better, right? So I'm just letting you know there is a show tonight. If you can listen into it, I will be clearing your name. Please, please, giving up is not an option. I told you that before. You continue to do what you're doing. If you give up and you back out, then they win. Don't let nobody win. You're a strong woman. I respect you for that and I love you for that. People are going to talk. Progress breeds enemy. So let the haters continue to hate and you continue to do what you have to do. At the end of the day, your blessings come from God, not man. So I will be clearing your name for sure. Just letting you know. Thank you.
Haley, good morning. How are you? I'm just reaching out to you. I've been calling. I didn't have a chance to thank you for going on my friend's show. He was back on the show last night. I sent the link to you. And if you hear how many persons defended you, I myself went back and a lot of persons, because I did call back in yesterday twice and I defended you. With I think two haters came on the show and were trying to talk you down, and we came after them. I also spoke with Amicia and I explained to her, she was explaining to me why she said what she said, but when I explained a lot of things to her and how much money that you personally donated and contributed and how much money you brought in, she understand. Um, Please, I apologize on behalf of the family and just know that we love you. And please feel free to call me. I am worried that I'm not hearing from you. Just know that you're loved over here, the channel that you came on. You are loved. Everybody love you. And please don't let the few haters hate stop you from doing what you're doing. That is wrong. Um, I have never been live, but you can call me by phone and I can speak for you because you give me the money. You give the money to me. I will get on to Amicia. I think today's the autopsy around 1 o'clock. So we already spoke this morning. I can get her after the autopsy if you like. I can get her after the autopsy to do so. But if you would like to call me on while you're on your live and I can talk on behalf of you and yes, confirm that you did, yes, I can do so. This is wrong what people are doing, and this is bullying, man. This is bullyism. It's wrong. I was telling you, if you can listen to the show that I sent to you last night, everybody, thank you. Everyone love you. There were 2 haters came on yesterday after. I went back, I bashed them. And last evening, my friend went on live. He took a minute and he thanked you very much. And he was upset of what they were doing and everybody against that. I wish you can share that post all over or play it on your platform so everybody can see that everybody thank you for what you did.
Thank you. I'll have a look at the video in a little while. Yeah, it's just been really heavy. It's not just like hate anymore. It's like getting so personal. They're saying things about my children, about my dad, about my domestic abuse, just awful stuff. And then they contacted Lewis Amika, the auntie, yesterday, and she said I'd given no money. Which now they're playing that voice note over and over again. So it's just a lot. Like every day I'm waking up to something new, and it's just it's a lot.
Why would Amika said you did not give any money? Amika's right there with Amicia, and they're fully aware that the money was given to me. I already give the money to the attorney. They already sent the if you like to call me on my phone and put me on a live call, just don't show my phone number. I can verify that. I can also send you screenshots of what was the money that I collected. When I picked my children up, I can gather all those stuff together because my phone got a charge, and I can send those stuff to you, and I can defend you 100%. I will defend you. This is bullyism. There must be somebody could do something about the persons that are coming after your children, coming after your father. This is wrong. These people are evil, man. I sent the $5,000 yesterday to the attorney. Gave the number to me of someone that I should send the money to. I did. The person received the money. The person thanked me today. The person sent back a message today saying that he gave the money over to Mr. Todd. These are all stuff that I have proof that I can give to you that you can give out. I did give them $5,000. PayPal took out a little, so I have $800 and something leave that I have to go directly to Amicia when they go to New York, and I'll give that to her because I remember you had said that 2,000 and something was for the children, but after the attorney there asked for the 5,000. Amicia said to give them that and keep the $800 and something for her. I got that money here on me, not on me in my home, where I have to take that Saturday morning to give it to the mother of Adriana. Why are people doing this? Why are people doing this? You need Ellie, don't be afraid. Do not let this get to you. I know it's hard. I know it's easy said than done, but you need to be bold and brave and stand up because there are more persons for you than those that are against you. And you need to stand up and be brave and curse those people out. You don't have to degrade yourself, but curse them out because all those who are coming after you is person who they're hateful and they're talking about racism. They're so hateful and they're so prejudiced, and it's wrong. This world is not easy, man. Yes, what if you're somebody of another race? You're helping a black child. How many of those black persons that are coming after you that are helping this black child? My God. I'm so sorry. My daughter called and cut me off. Let me see. Can I play those two voice notes? You sent where it says you give the money to the lawyer and they'll receive it? Yes, 100%, 100%. Yes. Let's talk. The thing doesn't need to feel bad. It wasn't his fault. We know, but not that we are loving people and that's how we feel. You don't have to play the voice note, Ailey. Call me. Call me. Call me on the same WhatsApp here and let me talk. Let me say live. Just don't call my full name. Just call me by Angie because I do not want my identity to be revealed. I don't want my name to be revealed. Call me. Call me by Angie. And said I have the cousin of Sir Brian air live and you call me and you ask me and I'll explain fully. I will do that. With all respect, I will do that. I have the name of the person and everything on my phone. I want to cope his opinion before. I'm not getting him. I'm trying to get him. I want to cope his opinion to ask if I can screenshot those messages and send them to you. Also, I want to get on to Mr. Todd to ask him if I can screenshot those messages and send them to you. Of me delivering those money, handing those money over to them. I can try to, when I get back home from getting my kids, I can try to go into my account, Navy Federal, because when you send it to my PayPal, I did transfer it over to the Navy Federal, and that's where I draw it out from. When I said draw it out, that's where I transferred it from, I must say, to that individual that the attorney Todd requested for me to transfer it to. Please, you don't have to use my voice note. Call me. Call me while you're on your live. Call me. Thank you. I must say as well, Ailey, when I come back from Brooklyn, New York, from meeting with Sir Brian them, I will typed out something like a receipt and have it notarized, and I will email that to you so that you can put it up in the public to show that I did receive those money from you. I forgot was to mention that to you, the amount of money and everything, along with me handing the money over, whatever I handed over, I will show those stuff to you. But I will do that. I will do that when I get back from Brooklyn, New York. I'm so thankful again for you, Ailey. Thank God for you. Thank God for my friend, Leon. Thank God for everybody else. Only the persons who are doing good and working on Adriana case and continue to do good in life. Thank you. Love you. I did send you a voice recording. I'm the one who you send the money to. Not Amika. I am the one you send the money to. I am the one who gave the money to the attorney. I did give 5,000 of those money to the attorney, and 900 and something I did give to the mother yesterday. I am the one who received those money, and I am the one who sent that voice note. Put that out now. Put out that voice note now today. Put out those screenshots that I sent to you. Put those out today. I'm telling you, do that today. I also diagnosed with anxiety and panic attack. However, I do have counselor, and I know now how to manage that. So it don't get to me. Ailey, you do not know me. I am a victim as well. I have been through a lot. You do not know. You do not know. You do not know. No one can tell. Only who knows. I may be smiling, I may be laughing, I may be gaffing. I have a lot of down days. But guess what? I am fighting because that's not what God wants from me. I'm not going to be stressed and let nothing of no one get to me. I diagnosed with panic attack and anxiety attack. So I am 1,000,000% fully understand what you're saying. Right? And I'm not pushing you to go on the show. I understand what you're saying. And we will talk about it on the show. I will have highlight, the attacks that you're coming under, and we'll talk about it that way.
I know, but it's the whole of TikTok have got clips of like screenshots from talking to Amicia and her saying that I wasn't helping, and they keep going on and on about them from the other day. And I need the mum to publicly say that I'm helping in the case. It's not even about the money.
I'm literally, the people are dragging me. They're putting out pictures of my children, my dad. And the only thing that will stop it is Amicia on camera for 30 seconds saying, she's helping us. She's helped us with money. She's helped us. Like, she's a good person. Leave her alone. Like, they're using Adriana's name and her memory to destroy my life. And all I've done is tried to help. I just need somebody to help me. Like, just a 30-second clip from someone that I've done loads for. Because she has sent messages to people like I showed you the other day. And it's being used against me all the time. Like, I can't even, I'm like half a mother for my own children right now because I'm constantly under panic and stress. And I just, if Amicia can't even do that for me today, then then I just need to walk away from this case before it makes me ill. I just think that's really unfair. I think what's shameful is I've been attacked 24/7. My kids are being dragged into it. My dead father's being dragged into it. And all it would take is for Amicia Sir Brian to make it go away, and no one will. And while they're doing that, Sir Brian's still playing into the hands of his mother and Stefan, who now are not getting any kind of hate. It's all on me. There's only so much one person can take. I'm already still healing from other things, and I don't need to be made to feel guilty about it. It's just literally like I'm asking for a little bit in a situation where I've given so fucking much.
Hayley, nobody said that Sir Brian and Amicia is not gonna speak on your behalf. I just convinced you that yes, I will speak to them when they get out of church. I did spoke to them in front of their face yesterday. I just convinced you that I will speak to them on speaking boldly on your behalf, right? That video, that recording was made when Amicia did not fully aware what was going on and how you were helping. However, they can use that one thing like everybody is calling out and saying right now on the show, because I just tried to log back in a minute to see what's going on. And everybody's saying, Hayley, please, social media was not made for the thin skin. People are going to come after you. And if they ain't come after you, then you're not doing something good. They will come after you if you're doing something good. They talk about Jesus Christ. They will talk. If you're doing good, they're going to talk. You're doing bad, they're still going to talk. But you got to face these people head on and show them you're not backing down. Because if you don't know how bullyism continue, is when they see that you're falling. That's how bullyism continue. When they see that you're giving up, that's how bullyism continue. Because it shows a sign of weakness. It shows like, oh, yes, we're getting to her. Oh, yes, she's guilty. That's how bullyism continue. I can't get Amicia them right now. You know, a big parade going on in Brooklyn today. Moreover, they are in church right now. A church service is going on. I've been sending your message you sent to me to Amicia, but she's in church service. I'm not supposed to be upsetting her while she's in church service going through a praying for her child. I have to wait until they come out. And respectfully, I'm asking you that. If you can please be patient with me. I'm not saying, oh, I'm not going to do any of that. And I don't understand, for crying out loud, why you're not using the voice note I sent to you and what I sent to you, those screenshots. Put those things up. Put those up today. Put those up now. I give you consent to put those up now. That one that I sent to you to put out to thank your supporters, put it up. Just don't say a word. Just put it up. And when they come, when I got them, I will let them do that. But I can get them if they're in charge. I'm living in Maryland. They're in New York. We just came from them yesterday. We went to New York yesterday. I cannot get them right now, this minute to go and put stuff. But I am so embarrassed. I am so embarrassed. I have to go. I'm calling publicly. I'm trying to get on the show to apologize publicly to my friend and to all of his viewers, because this make my friend look real bad. This make him look real bad. And people are going to come after him too, because they're going to say, here you bigging up Hayley, but here the girl ain't even come on your show. This is bad. This is so bad. I'm not going to, after me putting Amicia them to talk on his show tomorrow, I will not be putting any more persons. Because you can be weak to certain things, Hayley. You cannot let nobody win. You got to fight. You are a fighter. The fact that you're come this far, you are a fighter. And all you need to do, all you can do is just say, you know what? I'm gonna go on the show and I'm gonna talk about what. Let us address the bullying, and let me come on the show while you on the show, and let us address the bullying. I get permission to speak on Amisa behalf and the Young family behalf, so I have that authority to speak on their behalf. Don't let these people win. But I'm not going to force you to come on the show. But I have a right and a duty to apologize to my friend, because I'm the one who reached out to you in the first place from the beginning. And I'm the one who reached out to you. I'm the one who continued to reach out to you. I am not saying, oh, let the people bully you, and I'm not trying to correct it. I'm correcting it. I am helping you. Help me too. We're helping.
No, you really helped yesterday. When you went on to Let's Talk the Things yesterday, I posted it on my page, but loads of people have posted it. Your voice clip is going viral everywhere, and everyone says it's so sad and it's making everyone cry, and everyone's really angry at the haters now, saying, why have you forced this aunt who loved Adriana to come on and defend Hayley when she's already got to ask for justice for her niece? And they're all like, it's starting to turn now, and everyone's starting to see what they've done. So thank you so much. Amicia reached out to me yesterday for like the first time she's ever reached out to me first, and just said have a lovely day, which was nice to hear from her. Yeah, no, I'm back today fighting. I've got so many people trying to take me down. I don't really care. I just put up a video about the hotel owner, and loads of people are defending him in the comments. But I'm just going to attack every one of them one by one, because I've just had enough. A lot of it's starting to turn because they don't think there's going to be an injustice. People are turning against Sabria and Amicia and saying, like, why does she look happy? Why does he look like he's got money? It's just like all the questions all the time, and I'm just not going to let them take that hate, because they just don't deserve it. Yeah, no, I just heard I heard Amicia say on the interview the other day that she felt that the children had a lot less stress on them in America, because they don't have to worry so much. So I just reached out to her and said, would you mind if me and my community could put some security in the home, because maybe even the children would feel a bit safer. And I know they've done really honest interviews, especially Sir Brian has said some stuff about the government on TikTok which may put them under some threat, so I just want them to feel safe. Are you okay?
Well, Hayley, I must say this to you. First of all, it is not Adriana's mom who attacking you. It is not me who attacking you. It's not Sir Brian who is attacking you. Unfortunately, I don't know what it was between you and Alana from the beginning. I have tried, like I said to you, I will try again. I've called Alana, I did not get her. Alana said to me personally, yes, they should have nothing against you. However, I believe what probably must have stemmed this between you and Alana now. Remember, Fire put your video up. Everybody send your video to Fire, and Fire put your video up that you said you're done with the case. Everybody calling for you to come on the case. Everybody calling. That was yesterday. If you look at his show yesterday, everybody's Fire even come against Fire come after Alana. You understand? I told Amicia I cannot go back and forth to Amicia about this matter between you and her cousin, because at the end of the day, what Amicia is saying makes sense. She spoke with you. You already heard from her. You know, you ain't got to go tell none of them that you're not working on Adriana's case. Alana cannot stop you from working on Adriana's case. You understand? There's nothing pertaining to you working on Adriana's case. You have come so far. Why let go now? Because of Alana. You know, you and Alana been at it back and forth. It has nothing to do with justice for Adriana. And if Alana is coming after you personally, come back after Alana personally. Don't say you're not going to work on Adriana's case, because it's going to make people in the public look at you different in a way that they probably might say, oh, Hayley, quick and easy to work, to give out. Do you know how much things people come after? Ask Fire, he can tell you how many times they come after him. And he just didn't stop. You think that stoppy? That give him the power to go on more. So that's what I'm saying. But however, I cannot push you if you don't want to come on the show tonight. I cannot push you if you don't want to work further. I already went on air yesterday and I cleared it up. And I said yesterday, I said, man, Hayley is going to come back on the show, because I know when you reached out to me yesterday, that was before I called Alana. And I called Alana and the mother, and I had you on the line. They didn't know you were on the line, but I had you on the line. And you could have heard Alana said, okay, you know, we're coming after one cause. But the thing is that she probably got upset is because everybody come after her last night, you know, for coming after you. So that's what probably get her upset, makes she's coming after you, you know, directly, an attack like that. But just forget about her, man. Forget about her. Don't make this break you. You understand?
So Alana's on a live right now on Facebook saying, I'm obsessed with Sir Brian and I stalked Sir Brian, which is awesome. That the money wasn't for the second autopsy, that had been paid for already. And the lawyers were just scamming money. She's named the lawyer Josh as a scammer, which is now going to stop people even believing Dexter Todd. She said that Amicia hates me and doesn't want any communication with me. She said just so much shit. And then she lied and said that I had just attacked her for no reason, so I made them show all of the messages. This woman is absolutely deluded. And unless somebody asks her to just shut up, you're never going to see justice for Adriana, because she's made the whole of the TikTok doubt the whole of the family and the legal team now. You know, I said over and over again in that live that I didn't want to put out the receipts, the PayPal receipts, because it had your name on. And she's asking for the receipts the whole time. She's telling me that I've scammed the family. I didn't give across all the money and that. She just wants me to do something. Then she started saying I'm obsessed with Sir Brian and I've been messaging him hundreds of times. I've only sent him about 10 messages in the whole time I've been covering the case. And I said, what do you want me to do then? Do you want me to show all of Amicia's messages and all of Sir Brian's to prove you wrong? Because I'm not that kind of person. But she's constantly doing weird shit like that to try and make me go against the family. And everyone in the live was like, if you want justice for Adriana and you're her family, Alana, why aren't you asking for justice? Why aren't you mad at all the right people? Why aren't you screaming about Leroy Smith or the police? But all you're doing is dragging Hayley down. And then she started dragging the legal team. It makes no sense. If she's really there for justice, why is she so venomous?
I now get out the phone with Amicia. She's gonna call me back in a minute. I'm gonna say this, Hayley. All of this is distraction. If Alana has something personally against you, or you have something personally against Alana, no, Josh is in it, whatever, get that up for me, please. Clean that up. Please, y'all take it off of Facebook. Yes, sorry about that. It needs to come off the air. You don't need to make a live about Alana. Alana don't need to make a live about you. If you talk with the mother and the mother talk to you directly, then Alana can say, what are you doing, girl?
Not touching it.
That got to go back down to wash. Then Alana can say whatever she wants to say. If Alana don't believe that you give money, Alana can reach out to me. Right? Leave those things. I'm not done. Come, Arian. Alana can reach out to me. Right? But these things are wrong. This back and forth in the public, that is what's smearing this all justice about Adriana's. I cannot call Amicia to tell Amicia any of this, because Amicia is dealing with the funeral arrangement for Adriana. And at this moment, this is extra drama that the family don't need. I myself, I am drained. I am drained with this, because this is confusion, and I do not like confusion. You know what you did. The family knows what you did. If Alana don't know what you did, I am going to call Alana and I'm going to let Alana know what you did. Right? Apparently, persons are telling Alana that you've been collected money before this $5,900 and something dollars. So people need to stop it. People need to stop the lies. They need to stop the confusion. It's not nice. It is not nice. It is draining me. It's draining me, because this is all a distraction. I cannot tell you what to do, but my advice to you will be to ignore Alana. I'm going to try to call Alana now and let Alana know, as well, to stop going on the media.
I saw what they did yesterday. They work out that it's like £2,000 I should have paid or something, but it didn't. It was $6,000. I'm quite happy to screenshot every payment I got given. Everything was worked out to the penny. These are the same people. Snap Ministry is the woman who has been behind all of the groups with the dead dad accounts, the dead kids, the constant videos. She's been with the Angela on the live, all of it. She keeps calling me the blue-eyed demon, the white Milky Bar kid, all of it. It's just everybody knows what her game is here. How can she sit there and add up payments I got in my account? How can she see what's in my account? Like, she's writing down stuff that doesn't even make sense. Like, we added it up on the live. Like, you've paid £257, you've paid £15. Everyone was adding up in the live and everyone came up with the same amount of money over and over again. This is just spiteful, hateful people who are determined to make it into something negative. That's why she's got no views on that video. No one's listening to her. Yeah, I will do eventually. It's just it's one of those things. Like, the cyberbullying doesn't really overly affect me because I know I'm a good person. Like, I know I'm a good person. I know I'm doing the right thing. I know it's jealousy. I know it's hatred. I know a lot of people don't want Adriana to have justice, so they're going to keep going for me. But when I come offline, I don't really think about it anymore. Like, I'm with my kids. I have a good life. Like, the house is full of laughter. Like, it's a good place. So I don't really overly concentrate on it. I just think people who are hurt people, and I think they'll get their karma. Like, I just kind of chill with it because it doesn't really impact who I am or what I'm doing.
Hayley, good morning. I never know those were messages to keep. Those messages, when I send those messages to fire since yesterday, I never know they were messages for me to keep as a secret because I was trying to clear up everything that was going on pertaining to what's his name? The message that you told me about Joshua, when I spoke about Joshua and my advice to you. And all these stuff. These were stuff went since yesterday morning. When you send them to me, I send them to fire. Ellie, no. All this thing. Ellie, don't get me on the other side now. Please don't fucking get me on the other side. You leak my motherfucking name without I give you consent. That's a fucking crime. Don't make me go on the news. Don't get me on the other side now. There's no motive to what I did. You put my motherfucking name out there. My husband don't want my name out there. My kids don't want my name out there. Ellie, you don't make me bring you down. Don't do this to me. I have been nice over and over repeatedly with you. I have been nice. I never know those conversations were private. Ellie, you went there. You didn't ever. Please go back on Fire Show last night and see what you did. You spoke to Sabrina as though if he's a motherfucking dog. You spoke to Sabrina things that you could have called me and had me dealt with. You did not dealt with. You went in the public and deal with it in the public. Everybody else. Persons now start beginning to block my name and cut out my name. My husband want to go after you so bad. We can come to London and go after you so bad. And I choose not to do that. Thank you. Have a great day. Ellie, you told me this. I just see this text. Are you leaking all my messages? Leaking private messages is a crime, and I don't understand the motivation. There's no motivation. First and foremost, I never know this was a private messages. You leaked my name, my original name. You know nothing about me. You know nothing about my background. You know no reason why I told you why I don't want my name to leak in the public. My husband don't want his name to leak. You leak both myself and my husband's name. You leak my personal name that you can get into big trouble for because you don't even know who I am. You know nothing about me. I told you this before and before and before. You want to play the entire conversation from day one? Let us go. I'm going to call fire. I'm going to go on each platform and I'm going to come to London and I will deal with you. Let us go. Let's go. I have no fucking fear. I have no fear. Everybody going to see your credibility. As that's what you want, well, let me tell you, you want a war with me now? I am not Fata. I am not Sir Brian. I am not any of them. You want it with me? Let us go. Let us fucking go. As this is what you're doing. You're talking about you people. That's racist. You people. Okay. I'm gonna show you cunt all what the fuck I can do. I don't argue back and forth. I'm gonna show you what the fuck I can do. Watch me. I open back your phone to let you know this. Go right ahead and do what you have to do. And I'm going to show you, I'm going to sue you. I just spoke with Joshua. I'm going to speak with Mr. Todd. I'm going to speak with Joshua again. And I am going to fucking sue you. Watch me. As you think I cannot do shit. Watch me. Hayley, we were fine. Hayley, I saw a video last night. You were talking about Brian and Amicia as though they were dogs. You were requesting back money. You are cussing out Brian, requesting back money that people donate. I don't know donation money can be requested back. Huh? Let me block you, and I ain't going back and forth with you. And I am taking everything that you said to me very serious, and I will see you in court. I'm going to show you. If nobody ain't do nothing to you, I will show you. And I'm going to go out there. As you want to go out there, we were fine yesterday. We were fine yesterday, Camille. You knew I had shown the receipt, which your name, because your family called me a scammer again. Whatever my family called you, Hayley, didn't I defend you? That's what I'm saying. What did it have to do with me? Didn't I defend you? Didn't I repeatedly defended you? Didn't I repeatedly go against my family for you? Huh? You went out there, everybody gonna see who you fucking be now. Because if you don't know me, I don't have secrets. What I said, I can say it publicly. So let me let you know this. I don't give a fuck, you white trash motherfucking bitch.
So you have heard it all for yourself.
I don't give anything.
How the relationship broke down, the way that basically Angie put herself out on a limb, going against even family members and members of the public in order to defend Hayley to the very ground. She thanked her multiple times, showed her gratitude on behalf of the Younge'S family. She got Brian and Amicia to publicly acknowledge and thank Hayley for the help that she gave. She did this more than once. She also provided Hayley Comet with evidence of the fact that she received the funds, told her to publicly place those things on her live. She gave her a receipt that was broken down and offered to give her a notarized letter, none of which Hayley took advantage of. In addition, she made it clear that nobody should be bullying Hayley because she's helping regardless of what past Hayley Comet has. Now, we can have several debates about whether or not Angie was right to have stood up for such a personality, whether or not the family was right to have accepted anything, but you heard very clearly when she was told not to accept anymore because Alana Trotz, the other relative, had opened a GoFundMe and there was no need. There was a whole issue between Hayley and everyone else surrounding this family. Be it Joshua, who is actually not an attorney, by the way. He works with the insurance and is a part of the support team for Dexter Todd, but he's not an attorney. She had issues with him. She had issues with Alana. She has been constantly bringing all the mess from social media to this family, to this representative of the family, while they're trying to grieve, while they're trying to focus on justice for Adriana. She's preoccupied with Fata. She's preoccupied with Brian. She's bringing the bullying that she has regularly gone through on social media to the table. Now, this is clearly a case of too many cooks. Yes, too many cooks spoiling the broth. So many other people in Hayley's ears, telling her this, telling her that, sending her this, sending her that. And this then turns into a war between Hayley and Angie. Angie, who has always been there, to turn around and say that she can't do shit about her putting out her name shows that Hayley knew exactly what she was doing, and did not care about the consequences. She directed her anger at whatever bullying she was receiving out there on the one person who was her advocate. She then drove this person by sending them dismissive messages, also claiming that this person, Angie, was committing a crime for putting out voice notes after she herself had put out personal information, which is also a crime. So at the end of the day, this to me is a case of tit for tat. Hayley is using every opportunity to clap back. But what she's now doing is building enmity around Angie and around the Younge'S family. And I've sat back and I have watched the Guyanese public start to drag and slate their own. For somebody who is an outsider who has gotten involved in a case, did well with the raising of the funds, but then was asked to back off so that the family could go through their processes free of interference and free of drama. They are within their rights to stop working with anyone whom they consider to be counterproductive. And it's almost as though because money has been given you to kiss ass and bend over backwards. How many more thank yous does Hayley Comet need? She received many thank yous. How many more public acknowledgements does Hayley Comet need? From you have had the thumbs up, the thank you from the parents. From you have had the thank you from Angie. From you have had the family members who are core to this case, who have been feeding you information for you to make money on your platform. Shouldn't that have sufficed? It's almost as though you expected them to pick up the mantle and fight every battle you experience on social media on your behalf because you over-invested. Yes, you went out on a limb, but nobody asked you to do it. You chose to do that. You do not hold people ransom for the efforts that you voluntarily decided to put in. Now, I am not saying that there isn't issues with how Sir Brian handled Hayley Comet online. Yes. But to say that they were not grateful is not correct, because remember, Sir Brian himself came out and said, leave Hayley alone. That was the public acknowledgement. Amicia reached out personally to Hayley. So she has had thank yous. Amicia has come on and publicly stated that Hayley has been helpful, that she has received the funds. It was clear from the very get-go that $5,000 was going to be paid to the solicitors. And that's exactly what happened. And the balance was given to the mother. So no, Hayley is not a fraudster. There was no fraud. Other platforms who have done those calculations, etc., I believe you're speaking about the sister who did a live the other day, who I listened to objectively. They have their opinions. They've done what they believe is right in protection of the family. Do you need to pick up every battle? If you know for a fact that you've given this money over, if the family knows for a fact that they have received it, if the lawyer has been paid for, the autopsy has been paid for, what is the problem? What more do you need from them? I think Hayley is a very overbearing and draining character in that she can't cope with the emotional stresses of cyberbullying that she has been experiencing over years beyond Adriana Young's case. And that now it's as though she expects everybody who is a part of her team to fight for her. You have to fight for yourself. It's not the way to expect people to pick up your battles, Hayley. Repeatedly, the family has asked you, take these things off of social media. Stop bringing these distractions. Focus on justice for Adriana. Now you've come out and you've done that video where you're claiming the woman is being racist and she's calling you out of your name because you asked for receipts. And here is the evidence now. It was not because you asked for receipts. It's because you came at her claiming she had committed a crime by putting out voice notes on Fire's channel, when in fact you were the one who breached confidentiality first. And so she decided to clear up her name. And she decided to put out that information to Fire. Do you know that Angie had no idea that Fire was going to do that video? And she has asked for it to be taken down, and it has. So, when you come out here and you spin a narrative, you are doing nothing but setting up a hate campaign against the Youngs. You are wanting Guyana to drop their support of their own people. You are wanting Adriana Young's case now to be thrown under the bus. And then you hide your hands after you take down the video where you basically lied in the face of your audience in order to get a one-up on Angie because she cursed you out. Now, I'm not saying that she was right to use that language. Angie herself knows she was not right to use that language. And as a Christian woman, she will reflect and she will grow because she knows it was not the right thing to do. But provocation can lead to even Christians cussing. I've heard pastors and priests cursing, much less a woman of God who is human like you or I. And while it isn't justifiable that things have gotten to this level, I expect a line to be drawn under this Hayley Comet'S situation. I won't be reporting on you anymore because I genuinely think you are a distraction to the Justice for Adriana case, and that you should have been happy to have received all those thank yous that you received, all that public acknowledgement that you received, all the defense that you received at the risk of their own well-being. And you should have taken that and kept it moving. You were advised, leave the case alone, and you never left it. You kept interfering. You kept focusing on what Sir Brian's doing, what Fatah's doing, and all sorts of nonsense. None of which has anything to do with the case. We have been patient and we have observed. But you putting out that video and spinning that lie was the icing on the cake. And to have their own Guyanese people tear them down and call them ungrateful wretches, this, that. You have become a tool of divide and rule, which is a very imperialistic approach and typical of how people who are narcissists react to others when they stand up for themselves. You have shifted blame where blame did not need to go, because both of you had a part to play in how that conversation went down. And it had nothing to do with you not seeing receipts. It had everything to do with a bruise for revenge and a desire for revenge. Shame on you, Hayley Comet'S. That's not how you do things at all. And if this is how you are bringing justice to Adriana, please leave it alone. Let the rest of us here in the Caribbean continue the work. The rest of us in the diaspora, continue the work. Let the family work with the solicitors and continue the work. You have already received your thanks. You do not need their life on a plate too. If you have made it thus far into this video, Head Teacher K, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And of course, hit that bell if you are new to my channel, so whenever I drop a video, you get notified. Remember, yours truly is on holiday, so do not expect a video from me anytime soon, but I will occasionally touch base with my audience until I'm back. This is your girl, Head Teacher K, and I'm out.